Well, hi. Welcome, everybody. Hello, Kelly. Thank you for being here.
Hello, hello.
You
Nice to
don't look
see
like
everybody.
Mel.
I don't look like Mel.
You aren't, no.
Mel, we're hoping you feel better. I understand
Yeah.
you're under the weather.
Yes, I'm sorry. So I decided to do something a little different. Uh, and we're going to try this. We're going to see. We're going to have an open mic tonight after we have a little bit of a chat here. And then we'll have one or two people on for just a couple minutes. They can talk about whatever they want about their holiday. What it could be a recipe. Um, it could be the fun things they like to do. Could be whatever holiday they like to celebrate. So let's wait. I'm going to star people. We probably only have maybe enough for. I'm going to guess 10. I don't know. I'm going to kind of see. Um, I'm going to star some people as we come along here. Okay, and there's Rose. Okay, hi Rose. So Kelly, I guess I want to ask you. Um, what do you celebrate in December? There are like 10 holidays in December, by the way.
Oh my gosh,
You know.
I can't think of which 10 you're talking about, but I know that there are a lot. Well, we have of course my family celebrates Christmas, and it's usually over a span of a few days because we have well, we also do a little solstice ceremony, which is fun. So that's another, I don't know if that's considered a holiday, but that's kind of fun too, to mark the change of seasons and the longest night and so forth. And we have some Jewish members in our my son's girlfriend is Jewish, so we light the candles with her. Um, and that's about it for us. New Year's Eve, of course. How about you?
Oh, well, I guess I do this. One of the holidays is St. Nicholas Day, which is December 6th.
Oh, okay. Is
And
that like Sinterklaas? Do you know what that is?
I don't know,
I think it
center.
might be the same. They celebrate that in in Amsterdam.
Yes, yes,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
right. And, you at least with my kids now, I did it more with my kids, but there would be a big red bag of mostly fruit and nuts left
Oh,
outside the front door on December 6th.
oh, okay.
Um, and that's fun. And then there's also Immaculate Conception Day. That's December 8th.
Is it really? Okay.
Yes,
I
Immaculate
should know
Conception.
that. I was raised Catholic, but I did not know that.
Yes. And there's,
Conception.
I think it's a Booty Day, which is when Buddha was enlightened. That's December 8th as well.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Wow. That's
Then the
amazing.
feast day of Lady Guadalupe is December 12th.
Okay.
That's very much in the Mexican culture.
Uh-huh.
Hanukkah, of course, is December 18th through the 26th,
Mm-hmm.
8 days
Hmm.
of Hanukkah. And the Yule, which is what you were just talking about around the solstice, which is
Hmm.
very much around the Wiccan and the pagans
Great.
oftentimes will celebrate the solstice. Of course, there's Christmas Day, um, which actually that lasts what between Thanksgiving to I don't know. I mean, it's gotten way out of hand, right? Okay,
Right.
then there's Boxing Day. I thought Boxing Day was uh, a made-up day, but it's actually started in 1800s.
Hmm.
The Queen in Britain, it was a day where the servants were had a day off, and then they were given presents on Boxing Day, December
Oh.
26th.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't realize it had anything to do with the servants. I guess I wouldn't know. I don't have servants.
Oh,
But I thought
well,
it was the day that we boxed up our things and
yes, right, right.
no, I don't
And
really know the
then
significance of that.
Kwanzaa, which is more of a cultural holiday.
Hmm.
That's week long, very centered around Black, like standing up for rights.
Hmm.
That's December 26th through January 1. And then,
Okay.
of course, then there's New Year's Day, January 1. Uh,
Well, I
so
think
there's
we
a,
could celebrate the whole month. What?
I know we could
Okay.
celebrate the whole month. But sometimes holidays are not that joyful, right? I mean, many people have the grief.
Right. Right.
They have not. They're depressed. I mean, there's a lot of
Mhm.
not so.
And especially those who've lost someone maybe within the last year or two, and they're really missing them during the holidays.
Right, right, right.
Mhm.
Yes.
Right.
Um, and there's a lot of people who have died, especially within the last year. The first year after death, and when the holidays come, it is much more. There's a lot more sadness. That first
Very
year, there's not
bittersweet.
there. Yes, and I'm
I
thinking
get
about special foods. We have a lot of special foods, and in all the different cultures, all the different holidays have their special foods, which is really fun. But we have to remember, not everybody celebrates any. I mean, not everybody
right.
celebrates.
Right. That's true. That's true. Right.
But it's a time that we can all. I would know in the Unity Church, which is where I was most recent, the Unity Church. We always felt like um, it's the Christ that lives within you is being born,
Mhm.
and
Well,
anyway,
and what I want to say about those who don't celebrate too is we can all hold space for everyone who, whether you celebrate or not, you know,
yes,
uh,
right, yes,
or you celebrate from a different cultural perspective or religion, you know, it's more about the spirit of the thing.
yes, the
Yeah.
Spirit. And
Hmm.
so I'm going to start inviting a few people, if that's okay. Are you okay with that, Kelly?
I'm fine with that.
So the way
Absolutely.
this is going to work is we will have, one person. I'm going to invite Ruthie first. Woohoo, Ruthie. Uh,
Okay,
and
Ruthie.
Ruthie, I bet you have something you'd like to share with us today, besides just publishing your book, your first book.
Congratulations, Ruthie. Oh, she's muted.
Oh,
Oops.
Oh, there I go. I can figure it out. Yeah, I love this subject because there's so many traditions and things that are fun to celebrate. And I know with my own kids, we have a friend who celebrates Hanukkah. So, we bought a menorah and had her tell us about her traditions and what they do. So we enjoy Hanukkah. We have a dreidel and stuff like that. And I feel like it's important to find out about other people's traditions. We have the Christian tradition
Hmm.
of we would my husband would generally read from Luke first and then in Matthew, where it talks about the wise men and of the Bible. The King James version of the Bible that happened to be most of the time, and then the kids would dress up in bathrobes and towels on their head, and um, sometimes they would fight over being angels, and other times they wanted to be the sheep, like that. And as grandkids came, they would get to be the baby Jesus, and so there's a lot of fun things. And then we kind of just did the normal things during the uh, like Christmas Day, open presents. Uh, so that was Christmas Eve night. Was that we would
mhm,
act out the nativity.
Hmm.
mhm.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Yes.
Hmm.
Um, and I know I do know you a little bit, Ruthie. And I think we talked about your grandfather being near you. Is that right? Is it in from the spirit world? Very connected, and I feel like even now he kind of is coming, feeling like, I know he's not a Santa Claus, but he feels that way.
Hmm.
I'm not even sure if you ever met him, but it's like this whole idea that he's got the family with him. They have trees too. He showed me there's trees on the other side. On the other side, right? Of course, there's got to be trees. If there's trees here, there's trees there.
It's whatever
Hmm.
you most resonate with. I think
Yes,
music, the singing.
yes.
My husband's, so that came from my great grandfather doing the nativity, and my husband's family. They weren't really religious. He would always read The Night Before Christmas and The Little Match Girl, which
Oh,
is more a New Year's story. But
mhm.
Hans Christian Andersen, and I'm telling you, I cry like I know what's coming, and I cry every time The little
Wow.
That story gets to me too, Ruthie. Thank you for saying that.
Aw.
It's all about
Mm.
love and giving, and you just
Mhm.
think, oh, this little girl was finally able to see that or go back home, which is really cool
Nice.
with what you do, Kim, of understanding that little girl wasn't lost. She wasn't left on that street, but she
No.
went home with her grandmother. It's such a poignant story.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
lovely.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you for sharing that, Ruthie.
Thank you,
Oh,
Ruthie. I'm
blessings
gonna
to you.
look that story up again.
Yeah, me too.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I'm going to say goodbye to Ruthie. And we're going to invite Ginny in, and I want
Hi.
Ron, if you can, also join us on backstage, Ron, if you're still there, and also Rosier, too. And hello, Ginny. How are you?
Good. How y'all doing?
Good.
Great,
Do you
thank
have
This is
anything you'd like to
awesome.
share
I'm having
about
a
a
bad hair
holiday or
day.
something?
This is like
I know
all day
hair
book
never
hair.
looks good on
Your hair
this.
looks great.
It does.
It looks great.
What would you like to share?
I'm sorry. I was distracted with my dog, and I'm sorry. I didn't realize what the topic was, and he was distracting me. I am so sorry. I'm unprepared.
The question is just what is your holiday tradition, Jenny? Do you
Oh,
have
the
any
tradition is
traditions?
just family and friends. Mostly family, because my family in Virginia, they're all here, thankfully. Of
Oh,
course, we lost our dad in 2008, so and about to lose my aunt in South Korea here soon. But yeah, it's just a lot of family and friends in Virginia. Just awesome, getting together and lots of food and laughter and that's pretty much it. But the boring stuff, actually. But I think most important right now, considering what's been going on in the world too. So very
Right.
grateful.
You know what I feel with you, Jenny, is that you have everything quite organized, even though you may not feel like it. But I feel like maybe it's practiced organization.
Maybe,
So
yeah.
that the holidays won't be so bad. And don't, I feel like maybe a message from Spirit would be don't overdo. You know, like keep it more simple as much as you can.
Yeah, I'm trying.
And that sounds like a good message because I feel like Jenny is kind of ground zero for her family. I feel like there's a lot of activity and you're sort of the center of that. You're the eye of the hurricane, if you know what I mean. So that is a great suggestion is to really
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, blessings.
It'll
blessings.
be beautiful whether it's big or small.
And I'm going to invite again Ron, if you're here, and Jack and Cat Mama. And I see somebody here. There's Ron. Okay. Hi, Ron. There you go.
Thank you, Jenny.
Bye-bye, Jenny.
Beautiful.
Hi.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Ron.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Ron, what's going on, dear?
Oh, I've been through a little bit of stuff because, I lost my dog in October, right?
Oh,
You lost your
sorry.
dog?
Yeah, 14 years old. So,
no.
but I got a story to share with that, if you don't mind. It's a good one. It's really, really good to be always prepared that spirit can contact you in any way you want. Okay. And she died on the 12th. And on October 21st, I was doing my live on a Saturday because I always do lives on Saturday, my channel. And my wife on the other side. I'm in this room and I heard a big whining sound and I knew it was her. She showed up and says, I'm still here in the kitchen. And I knew it was her. My wife, but during the live, I didn't have time to talk to my wife and said, geez, I want to talk to her about that. We didn't share this stuff till the next day when I said, I had a dream about Jenny, but I forgot to tell her about the whining I heard it. And she says, I got something to tell you. She had problems because for her, it's a big thing, emotional thing. It really, because I know, but for her, it was big. She was in the kitchen and she heard the whining so much that she said, oh my God, Then she went and sat in the chair and started, "Is that you, Jenny?" Because her name is Jenny. Okay,
Oh,
is that you, Jenny? And started feeling her energy and everything. And once she was talking to me, I said, "I don't know if I should say this," but and all of a sudden she spilled out, and I said, "I heard the same thing at the same time, but I forgot to tell you about it."
mm-hmm.
Wow.
Is that
That's
confirmation of what?
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Now, what color dog? Was she yellow?
No, she was black, black with white here and black hair. But she was 14 years old.
I
So,
was just gonna say I see the white, muzzle. Mm-hmm.
while the muzzle got white, the
Mm-hmm.
eyes around the eyes got white too. So she was old.
Oh, but you know, your mom is your mom. Does she come in yellow?
Oh, my mom.
I think your mom is with Ginny.
Oh,
No, but I
yeah.
mean, I know.
She's with other dogs too that we had.
Okay.
Mhm.
I want to share. Okay. I want to share a picture. Now, you guys are going to laugh because this is a picture when I was younger. I'm
Okay.
telling you right, not right now, but this is a picture with my mom when I
Okay.
was younger. And talking about Halloween, I had a sombrero, a hat,
Uh-huh.
all dressed up as Halloween. I rented that thing.
Yeah.
I passed for a friggin' Mexican.
Oh my goodness, that's great. That is
Um,
great, Ron.
You see my
Awesome.
picture? So,
That's
so
very good.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I just wanted to show that for a while.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Hey, as you're doing that, I'm gonna just make sure that Jack, Cat Mama, and My Soul's Journey Bella come
yeah.
on in, you guys, and I'm gonna put the link in again.
And Ron, did your dog like to play? I'm seeing a ball. Did
Yeah,
she
yeah.
like to play ball with you? She's showing me a ball, and she's she's saying she's still there, dropping the ball at your feet, right?
Yes.
In spirit, and she's gets to play all the ball she wants on the other side.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I knew it was her, and I asked Sterling the same question. That I told him all about that. Out of 400 questions, he took my question and he answered. He says, "I can confirm it," and she's telling me she loves you a lot, and
Oh
that's why
yeah.
she's still in the house. So she's still in the house in the kitchen. She appears. So, but
Wow.
it's a red ball with a hole in it, so that
Oh
dogs
my
don't
goodness.
and swallow it. And
Yeah.
I used to throw it, and her eyes would go crooked when she looked the ball would go by. I have pictures of that. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'm going to invite Rose here, Rose Almazan, if you're still in the house, and Catherine and My Soul's Journey. I'm just trying to get because I don't have
Yeah.
anybody else in the background here, backstage, as I say,
Mhm.
and so I'm just letting people know.
Boot me out. Boot me out.
Okay,
Thank you,
Ron.
Ron.
Happy holidays.
Happy
Yeah,
holidays.
thank you. Happy holidays to you
So
too.
good to see you.
She's there.
Yay.
Bye.
And
Bye.
somebody said, let's see, Laura said the thumbnail shows Mel in the picture. And I just posted this. Mel is sick tonight, everyone. So you get me
Oh.
instead. Kim.
I changed it though. I did. I changed the picture.
Oh, I don't know.
I did.
Okay.
Now, until about 4 hours ago, it might have had Mel in the picture. Sorry.
Well,
you
I
guys.
can pretend like I'm Mel.
Yeah. Okay. And we have Christine. I'm going to invite more people. Rosier, Christine, Kay. So
Great.
maybe people are being shy right now. And
Mhm.
Alice, if you're still here.
Everybody's fixing their hair right now.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, wait a minute. We still have and I still see Ginny and Ruthie. I don't know how to get you guys not back there. You know what I mean?
Get them out up there?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Because I don't yeah, I don't know. I don't so actually, so if you guys are backstage and you've already been on, you can probably click out somewhere. I
and
don't
go
know
back
how.
in. Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, Rosier or Kay or Alice and maybe Samantha, Catherine, Rose. So I'm just putting it out there, you guys. Okay. Oh,
So
I see
holiday
Cat Mama.
traditions. You didn't talk about your holiday traditions while we're waiting for the next
Okay.
to join.
Well, I mean, really, it's just
Besides the, what do you call it? St. Nicholas Day?
oh yeah, for the St. Nicholas Day, yeah. And that's a fun one, when my kids were little. I don't do that now so much. I mean, really, I'm at the point. I love to see the kids being, enjoying. Like I was in Home Depot today, and you see the kids like, oh, look at that Santa, look at the Mrs. Santa Claus holding a baby reindeer, and they're so excited to see that. And so that's great. I think a lot of this we do for the kids. For me, no, I think this
Do you
is a time
decorate
to
your house? Do you do all of the things,
not
the
too
lights?
much. I mean, now that my daughter's here, I did buy a few decorations. I have a tree that's about 3 feet tall.
Okay.
Fake tree.
Nice.
You know,
I'm still trying to. My husband insists on a real tree every year, and we had downsized, so I was like, okay, well, I'm trying to deal with that. Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yeah,
The tree
I'm
doesn't quite
fine.
fit
The
anymore.
downsizing part is easy.
Yeah. Well, not when he wants a big old tree every year. We
oh
have to
my
move all
gosh.
the furniture and everything, but
Oh,
it's
yeah. Let me see here. Now, I just want to remind you guys, if you want to come on, you just click on the link. I just put it on there, and then you can say something, and we'll give you a little reading. And you just say something, anything you want about the holidays. Okay, Jan's Free is wanting to know about dog Iris passed away. Can I get a message from her? All right, Jan's Free. Iris. Oh my gosh. I feel just this like thumpity excitement and really don't it's not passed away. The Iris feels like right here alive next to you. Don't even that's really there. She's not away. Iris is not away. She's close here, and I think you must have done something for the holidays for Iris, because I feel that she showed me that. Like, I don't know if there's a stocking or a present or something. I feel like you did.
or like a little hat for the dog, something like decorating the dog, clothes for the dog, something like that. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. But also, I feel a woman with Iris. Maybe your mom, maybe your grandma, but I think there's a woman that's like the guardian for Iris that hangs out with you as well, very close to you, both of them. They're a team, your team. They're your guides now.
And I hear from Iris, I heard the words, I feel better now, Mom. I heard Mama. I actually heard Mama from her, believe it or not, which who knows? But I think she did consider you her mother. But she feels like she may have been sick for a little while, but she feels so much better. So that's really nice. She feels perfect.
Yeah.
And I see here, I'm sorry to interrupt. Okay, Jan's Free says my sister took care of Iris too.
Oh, nice.
Now, is Rosaire having difficulty clicking on the link or just shy?
I don't know.
She said, I don't know how to get in, Rosaire.
Okay. Well, you see, I'm going to post the link right there. And all you do, Rosaire, is you click on that, and that will get you into the backstage, and then I'll let you in.
Now, I don't see the link. Is it at the top of the stream?
Oh, it should be the bottom. Oh, I put one in. I've been putting it several places.
Oh, I see the StreamYard link.
Yeah, under comments.
Hi, Gigi.
So it'll be top, middle, and a few times. I put it in a few times.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And Cat Mama, I can see her device is not connected. So she doesn't have a video or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I can get her in. No, it won't work. I see her waiting there, but Cat Mama, it says device not connected. I don't know what that means, but it won't let me let you in.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to...
I see a lot of questions about people's pets here tonight.
Okay.
And we're also sharing anything about our traditions, too, for the month of December.
Okay, Tammy says, I love Rita, my dog, Lady. She went over the Rainbow Bridge. 11:05. Oh wow, Tammy for lady. Oh my gosh. Wow, I do smell that she was ill. I can smell illness. Uh, um, but it feels better. I just feel like this relief. Like she didn't feel very good. And what a relief. So thank you for doing that, Tammy. That
Mm-hmm.
you did it at just the right time.
She feels like her joints ached and she was really struggling kind of toward the end to me too. Maybe, I see her sort of not walking very well, not getting around very well.
Okay.
But she
But
feels great now.
better. I mean, like at
Sweet,
peace.
sweet, sweet. Yes.
I feel at peace.
Mm-hmm.
And like an angel also. Like she's an angel for you now, Tammy. I mean,
She
yeah.
kind of
When
feels
we,
like an old soul to me too. She has this like wiseness to her.
nice. Okay.
Lady.
Okay. And I want to go with here. We've got this one, and then we've got Cat Mama coming in as well. And I will get hi, Cat Mama. She's here for just a sec. Is there a message for my guys this holiday season? Thank you so much. Cat B.
I'm gonna pull a card for you, Cat Bill.
Oh, Cat Bill. Okay.
I think it's Cat Bill.
Okay. To me, it's like the little things. Find the joy in the little things. It could be a small little thing, even as a candle. That's what it feels like. Tiny, teeny, tiny. Just every little thing. And it could be even a little cake, a little cupcake, a candle. Little things. Just make this your part of your gratitude. What do you want to add?
I get "Pray from the Heart" from the Archangel Michael. It's interesting that this one has what looks like a grandmotherly figure in it too. So perhaps you have a grandmother who's with you, Cat Bill, and it just says prayer can move mountains. So it's really asking you just to kind of quiet your mind and ask for messages from Spirit.
Nice. Aw.
Samantha
Okay.
says, one of our traditions is to go look at the Christmas lights. Always magical. I love that too.
Okay. And here we go with Cat Mama. Hi, Cat Mama. Look at you.
I
Look
had to. I had to use my phone because there was some kind of weird technical thing going on using my laptop. It was saying I couldn't. My camera and microphone was disabled, and I don't know what the heck was going on. So here I is on my phone.
Well, that's wonderful. Look at you. You look gorgeous as usual.
like the ghost of Christmas present. All decked out.
And I just want to say, Alice in the background, I see that Alice is having the same problem, Alice. Device not connected. I just want to say that. So, there. Now maybe I can get her in.
Alice, you may need to go to your smartphone. That's what I had to do.
I'm gonna. Did it? No, she won't. It won't let me let her in.
Yeah, something funky going on.
Something weird. Cat Mama, what are your holiday traditions in December?
Well, as the black sheep of this community.
The community?
You mean the black cat?
Yes. I'm I was raised mainly by the Italian folks in my family, and so we celebrated Easter and Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's what my Italian grandmother and would cook, and her food. She was an excellent cook. She would start weeks in advance. She would go to the butcher shop, and not only the butcher shop, but the neighborhood butcher shop, because back in the day, neighborhoods had butcher shops. Right. And she would get like the soup bones to make her own broth, to cook it down. I mean, just and now these holidays are pretty sad for me because she has passed away a while ago, and she was really the one that got us all together. Like 3 times a year, we would go to my grandma's house, and we would have this exquisite combination of Italian food and American traditional holiday foods. So that, with her passing, that kind of just had a permanent effect. And my aunt started having the holidays at her house. And I don't know how she had a mother, an Italian mother, that could cook so unbelievably good, and to turn out to be such a rainbow bread and bologna kind of cook. And but it never had the same effect. And then also over the many years, I came to not. I came to have. This is where the black sheep part of me comes in. I'm looking. I through well education and experience, I learned that these holidays that we celebrated were not really what they are. Like, for example, Christmas is not actually when Jesus was born. He was born probably in July, and and the Christmas and Easter were really co-opted from pagan holidays, and and that was used as a way to try to convert people to. So I don't want to upset anybody during this. That's why I said I have my black sheep thought. So, but it really, learning about, and then don't even get me started on Thanksgiving. So, I mean, because that's, whew. But I do celebrate. I recouched it to Friendsgiving.
Oh, good. That's nice.
There's no pilgrim stuff. None of that whitewashed history and stuff. And it's just food and friends and fun. Love, kind, sharing. And that's something that's important to me, because part of my love language, and it has to do with that Italian upbringing, is food. Is food, cooking for people. I love to cook for people, and so that's something that's really fun for me to do. But so I don't really, what I do for Christmas? Well, first of all, I call it Yule, because of the pagan holiday and solstice, and so I don't have any Santa Clauses or any nativity scenes and creches and stuff in my house. It's just Yule. And but usually what I do, because I'm not really close to any of my family, because politics and stuff, mainly because we are on the opposite ends of the spectrum on politics. So what I do is I usually find a charitable opportunity to make a difference for somebody else, or I mean, I've done that for homeless female veterans. I've done it for animal shelters. So that's usually where I put my time, my money. Every year is doing something loving and giving and charitable that way.
That's a great thing, I think, for people who don't have family, or who don't feel don't feel well during the holidays. It's a nice thing to give to others.
Very nice. And we always know when we give, we receive. It always comes back to you. So Cat Mama, I feel so many cats in the spirit world. Do you have a lot of cats in the spirit world?
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna say around the, over a lifetime, we're probably about a dozen.
Oh wow. Well, it's like,
see all the orbs. So Cat Mama has had about 10 orbs fly through her screen. Have you seen them?
Some.
And those might be some of those cats that are passed, or your grandma, that grandma that you were talking about.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Cat Mama. Thank you for being here. And I want to catch up with you. I want to find out what's going on with you. And 1-to-1, we'll talk about it.
All right.
Privately, Okay. Bye.
Can I say
Thanks,
something?
Cat Mama.
Pardon?
I have a Jewish friend and who's from New York, but she's been living in California for decades, and she's got no people out here. So I took Jewish food cooking classes so that I could learn how to make food for her holidays. And the first thing I did was I took how to make food. Jewish food for Hanukkah, and so I do that. I learned how to make matzo ball soup, and
Nice.
I got a little menorah and the little candles and stuff. So I put that up there too, so that she feels included and feels thought of and just I don't know, cared about.
Nice.
That's a wonderful idea. I think I would like to put a menorah in my front window this year. Ooh, that's such a. Thank you for sharing that.
Sure.
Oh, it's so good to see
Cat
you.
Mama.
Meow, meow. Bye bye.
And Rosaire.
Okay.
Oh,
Rosaire, can you talk with?
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you. We can't see you, but we can hear you.
No, because I'm on my phone and I'm looking at my computer. And computer's lost to me, but I do have my phone, but I don't know how. It says the picture's enabled, the camera won't enable.
That's
I don't
okay.
know.
It's
Don't
all
worry
right.
about it.
So
We
the
can
whole
hear you.
world. Okay, so Christmas is amazing. I am not only Italian, I'm Sicilian, and I'm like 100% Sicilian. So very, very caught up in the religious aspect, which, is metaphorical. That's the word I want to use. It's metaphorical in terms of this new birth, this salvation that is coming to us, and the beauty of the season and the sacrifice that all of us experience in life. But in spite of that, there's a lot of food, a lot of wonderful food that that it kind of goes down through the generations. And I always feel like my aunts and my uncles, all who have passed, are always part of that because they were always a part of my childhood.
Mhm.
So it's really good. I get a little crazy at Christmas and not mentally, but I do like 5 Christmas trees, and I get
Oh my
people
goodness.
to my house, and just it's a joyous time. Sometimes I lose my temper because I bite off more than I can chew. But it's wonderful. And the best thing is having my children and my grandchildren around me. And however that works out, I've learned to accept.
Wow.
Even if it's not on Christmas, even if they all
That's-
make it on the 26th, it's okay.
That is beautiful, Rosaire. Okay, so now tell us what is like. You have a famous dish or something like the one dish.
One dish. Well, there's a pastry. It's called piñolata, and it's like a fried dough that you coat with honey, and you have to have the right proportion of honey to water so that it sticks these little dough balls together. And that's very, very Sicilian Christmas. I mean, dessert wise. It's fish. Christmas Eve is fish, because in the old church, the old Catholic Church, you had to fast and abstain on Christmas Eve, and because it was still Advent, and you had to abstain because you'd go to midnight mass. Everybody would go to midnight mass, no matter how tired they were. It was so you'd have a fish meal. So you'd have, it depended. Depends on, usually we had like shrimp or something like that because my mom didn't like octopus or any of that. So we never ate.
Octopus. The traditional Christmas Eve octopus.
but we didn't do that though, so it was okay. But it was lots of fun, and it's still, I try to make it that way. I still try to keep it that way because it's not necessarily. I really believe that your DNA holds your family history and everybody that came before you. So when you do something and it's out of love, you're carrying through that tracing of everybody that came before you, who you are. And I think that there always have been, like, your pod is that those historical ancestors that came before you and are here with you now and probably will be there when you're gone. And they carry through, and they are a part of you and your DNA. So
That's
Well,
wonderful. I wish I could come to your house. I know you're too
you
far away.
can. You can. You need to come. Let Mel do a show, Kim, and then you can come to Chicago, and I'll just cook for you for 3 days or 4
Okay.
days.
Oh my gosh.
well, I was just going to say I'm getting so hungry. The last two. Oh,
I'm
so
sorry.
wonderful.
I'm sorry, Colin. We'll do that.
I see your family though in spirit. I do see a lot. I don't know if this is grandfather, father, and mother, and grandmother, but it's like, and they actually are helping you decorate. I see that in addition to the cooking, but I really feel like they're very organized. Like, I think you are very organized as well, but this is a tradition as well, to be quite organized about how you do it. I mean, there's some messiness, of course, but and I don't know who you got the recipe from, but she is showing me exactly, like, I don't know if you have to cut flour or something like that, but I see precision is important.
Is that like
right?
a grandma?
Tell me what she's making. It
Maybe
would be very helpful, because sometimes I can't
it's an
remember
old recipe.
how my mother did it.
Oh.
Okay. Oh. Well, it has to do with the flour, and I do feel like this might be a pie. I think.
I just
Or-
put one
or
in the
some kind of
oven
a
for my
pastry.
grandson.
Oh, you
Really?
did? Literally. Oh, wow.
Literally, there's one in the oven because my husband's going to Indiana to see my grandson, and he didn't get pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving, so Grandma made him one
you just
for
put one in the oven.
before it came out.
Oh my gosh!
And so, yeah. So
Do
she
you
likes the
actually
pie.
cut in? Do you make the crust yourself?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I feel like it's cutting it in, and like whenever you're doing this, I mean, I don't know if it's your mom or your grandma,
It's
but
my
they were
mom.
like making sure you got the exact right everything,
Yeah.
the amounts. And I guess I'm doing this. Is this water? This is water, right?
I
On it.
think no,
Or
that's
sugar.
the dusting. You've got to get the right.
Mhm.
It can't be too wet or too dry. It's got to be.
Mhm.
Yeah. Wow. So I just know that they're really
Well,
so
thank
much.
you.
Yeah.
There's a few
I
recipes
also
that
feel gold. I want to say gold to you. Like, I feel like you're wearing an honor of gold. I want to say gold necklace. They're like the family's putting this gold on you, and it's a medallion, and they're giving you high awards here. I don't know for what.
So it's 5 Christmas trees and all the food she cooks. Well, it's funny because I was shuffling the cards and had actually had this card out before, but shuffled it back in, and it flew out before you came on, Rosaire, and before you talked about your 5 Christmas trees and all of the celebrations, and it says, "You are ready for more." Isn't that great? I love it. It's just like it's like go big or go home.
right.
Right?
I posted on Instagram last night, and I said, 1 down and 4 to go. Can you turn the other off?
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
But anyway,
Well, anyway, thank you, Rozier, and I'll see you soon.
I hope so.
Yeah,
Next Monday.
absolutely. Okay, bye.
Bye bye, Roseanne.
It's Rozier, and I know I say sometimes Rozier, but it is Rozier.
Rozier.
Yeah. Hi, Alice.
Hi, Alice.
Hi there. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, good.
glad
I finally
to
made it
hear.
in. I went through 3 computers to try and get in.
Well, see how this works? It's kind of funny, isn't it? We're having this happen tonight. I want to just do one little thing here because Tina's been waiting for this message from Spirit, and maybe we can all work with Tina, and then I want to hear your holiday tradition that you might want to share, Alice. But Tina is asking message from Spirit for 2023. Maybe she means 2024.
Can I jump in? Tina, I feel like there's somebody that you're really missing this year, that this time of year really makes you reminiscent of a family member. I feel like it's a male, like a father or a grandfather who just had this, he made it special for you. So that's what I'm feeling right off the bat.
Well, I just want to say how special. It's so special that I don't think you know how special you are. I don't think you give yourself enough credit, enough self worth, and I know many of us are like that, right? We're just humble humans, but remember, we do have a very powerful soul, and I want you to remember that about yourself, Tina. Um, Actually, to turn over a new leaf. I want to say turn over a new leaf, especially for the new year, about your power. And it's almost like every day you got to turn it over and remind yourself right on there, power. I mean, power, strength, power, to remind yourself every single day. Yeah, and I just feel they're bowing down to you, bowing in honor to you, Tina. And Alice, do you have anything you want to share?
Hi. Hi there.
Blessings, Tina.
I hear an echo. Do you hear an echo?
I
No.
don't.
You're okay? Okay.
Okay. Well, okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, Alice, tell us, what would you like to share about holidays?
It's like I hear like a, well, it's not an echo, but I hear okay. So
Oh,
I'll
it's
start with
because
my
your
holiday.
sound. It's because your sound is on the YouTube side too. So you may want to turn the volume off there. If you're
We
in,
don't hear it.
we don't hear it, but she probably hears it because she's in YouTube as well.
I hear it because I want to.
Oh, I hear it a little. Okay. So if you guys don't know Alice, she is a magnificent healer.
Okay, so I'll start.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much the month of December starts early. We decorate outside the house and inside. Uh, we acknowledge the December 12th for Our Lady of Guadalupe. We have a family party before Christmas because we have a very large family. So we have our family, and then and of course, being that we're Latino, we have our tamale on Christmas Eve, and we all get together, we celebrate, and on Christmas we have our Christmas dinner. And another uh, there's another celebration that we do that's called Three Wise Men, and that's January 6th.
Yes.
So
I love
yeah,
that one.
so
too.
it's pretty much celebration, pretty much December and goes right into January, and just party, party, party.
Okay, and then the three wise men, if I remember, is the three wise men on the camels, and they bring goodies, right? And it feels like, I think if I remember right, it's fruit. Is that right? Or you leave fruit out for them?
Well, it's their version of Santa Claus when the three wise men bring the children little gifts.
Yes.
So do the
So-
children in your tradition, in your family, get gifts again on that day?
Yes,
Oh, nice.
yes.
Beautiful.
And the typical treat is hot Mexican chocolate with Mexican sweetbread, and that's
Oh,
another celebration.
Wonderful. And do you also make that all king's cake? The king's cake, and I think that's also
Yes.
really-
oh,
And
you do
put
that.
pepper in
It's
there.
the
I
baby
know.
Jesus. The baby Jesus is in the
It's in the cake. Okay, now I just use a
kind of like
checker.
New Orleans.
Yeah, I thought that was done at like at Fat Tuesday at Lent. No.
It is.
It's not that
Oh,
Tuesday. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well,
now-
for Wednesday, Ash Wednesday, the day
Ash
before Ash
Wednesday.
Wednesday. They
And
do
you bake
that.
a little baby Jesus into the cake, and
Okay.
whoever gets the Jesus is the winner.
Oh, Okay, I was thinking of something different because on the All Kings Day, then I used to make a cake and put a checker in it with a king. You know, the checkers that have the king on the top, and I
Yeah.
put that in, and that was the lucky piece. You know, if you got the piece of cake with the checker, with the king, with a crown.
Well, I'll have to get
That's
your
January 6th.
I'll
Yeah.
have to get your tamale recipe,
Oh my goodness,
Alice, because
tamales.
I have decided I'm gonna get my whole family together, and we're not Mexican, but I would love to have a tamale making day. I think it'd be really fun. We love
Oh,
tamales.
oh, nice.
Okay,
Huh.
I just wanted to pop in.
Well, so glad you did. That's wonderful to have you, Alice. I'm glad you just popped in, and I'm so glad that you could take your time away from your busy schedule.
True. Thanks a lot.
All right, bye.
I could say the same for Rosier too, doing all those Christmas trees.
I know.
That's
Ex-
crazy. Yeah.
Okay, bye, Alice.
Bye.
Well, actually, our time is pretty much here at the end. Do you wonder if we could do another reading or two from the chat if I
Sure.
can find somebody?
Absolutely. I saw a few. Let's see. I see Virginia Silent. This is now near the bottom.
Oh, let's
Oh,
see. Okay, well, I'm going to get this one because I see it.
Oh,
I can
okay.
see this one. Katrina, do you see a new love for me coming in December?
Ooh.
In December.
in
I
December.
get a yes. I actually feel yes, which is crazy.
Yeah.
It's only a few days away.
I'm hearing get out there. Go to all the parties. Say yes.
I'm getting like chills on my back, like whoa! But I think it might be somebody you already know from the past.
Ooh.
Anyway, but yeah,
And-
I do. I want to say yes on that.
And I'm getting the Knight of Cups. Look at this. That's the Knight in shining armor coming your way.
That's a pretty. Oh my gosh, that's great. And hello, Terry. Terry,
Terry.
I gotta have Terry on. You know, I don't know. I need to get to know Terry.
I do, Terry. At Holding Your Space. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. She's
I want to get to
fabulous.
know her. And she has a message from. I think she means sister Susan.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Unless
so
you have a duster who comes. Yes, sister.
Susan from Laura.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, I feel such a feminine energy with Susan,
Mm-hmm.
and actually joy, just total joy, like a little fairy, actually, very fairy-ish. And the message really is about, you won't believe, the beauty, the joy. It's like I feel like music and dancing and flying and I mean joy.
Mm-hmm.
And I do feel like there's different pods of people, and like Susan's going to different pods. I don't know if this resonates at all, but
And
not
she-
just pods there, but pods here.
Oh, pods.
You know what I mean? Groups.
Yes, groups of people. Well, and that's what I feel with her. I feel like she wants to sort of say, I'm sorry I left you too soon. This is the message I'm hearing. She feels like she went before her time and feels like she left you. But she's always around you. She wants you to know that. I feel like she even kind of maybe even this is kind of weird, but like maybe even tugs at your hair or touches your head or your shoulder or something like that. She wants you to know she's around you. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Thank
you, Kelly. Okay, so here's one. Any holiday message from Spirit? Hi, Jack. Okay. When you said get out, I feel like this is the message for Jack. Like, okay, like you maybe you don't want to get out as much this year for some reason, but I feel like there's an encouragement. Go to get out, even if it's a special thing. Go see a ballet. Go to a special dinner, something like that. A musical. That's what it feels like. Go do something fun.
Yeah.
And actually break the mold of tradition. maybe something you haven't done before. Yes, Kelly.
Oh, I pulled another card, and I'm getting have no fear. That feels like that, go out fearlessly and do the things that you might not have done through the holidays, and just do like Kim says, break the mold. Do kind of go outside of your normal boundaries and have no fear, and it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful holiday for you.
Thank you, Kelly. And I have to remind everybody, Kelly has a channel, The Mystic Next Door.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
The Mystic Next Door. You're just next door.
I'm just next door. Well, I chose that name because I feel like we all have a little mysticism in us, So I'm just the one next door.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And then, so Rhonda's asking, do I have any messages? Yeah, of course you do, Rhonda.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, Jack. Okay. But it's a lot of encouragement about shining your light. I just feel almost like I'm seeing a bunch of Christmas lights all together, wrapped around, around, and around. And this is what the message is like. Know that you're this light. You're a light. You're a light. And I don't know if you have dogs in spirit or dogs on earth, but they're with you. I feel like you've got a little bit of an entourage here. It feels lovely though, but just so much support and love, really.
Yeah,
love
support and family members, past loved ones are with you. I feel like if you decorate a tree or whatever it is that you do at the holidays, they're there with you. They're enjoying it as much as you are. They're kind of cheering you on because they want to be there too.
Beautiful. Okay, and I think here we go. Just visiting's a message for my guys for vertigo resolving. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh wow. It's interesting. I feel like there would be some kind of essential oil even smelling. Are you getting something like that?
I'm getting herbal, something like chamomile tea or something like that that's very grounding, and something of the earth. You need to ground.
Okay. But I want to connect that with the smell. Yeah. That there's a something, because when you go in, of course it's in the whole head and everything. I feel like that will help with the whole vertigo. I don't know what it is, but it could be something like even cinnamon. Do they even have cinnamon essential oil? Because that would be very grounding, right?
Well, you don't even need to have an essential. They do have essential oils with cinnamon in them, but you could even just put a little cinnamon in some water. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Cinnamon stick, or put it on, on the stove or something.
And chamomile would be similar.
Mm-hmm.
The grounding, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then you could smell it and drink it. Ooh.
And, just visiting,
she had chamomile tea.
I pay attention to, oregano. I pay attention to
cedar.
I was saying that we've had a lot of solar flares lately, and they do destabilize us physically. They destabilize our bodies. And so I don't know where you live, but if you can go outside and just stand on the ground, like do some earthing, or even just touch a tree. That's what I do because I live in Denver. It's kind of cold to do that, but hold the, hold onto the tree and just stand for a few moments and ground yourself, ground your energy, because I think it helps.
Beautiful. Oh, nice.
I think people think I'm crazy when I'm out walking and I stop and I touch every tree.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I know we're going into the second hour, and I've already kept Kelly here. She's filling in for Mel. Thank you for coming, Kelly. Thank you. So appreciate you.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad we got to do this. And she just visiting says she has redwood trees. And Ruthie is saying, I love to hug a tree, not crazy. That's right.
Let's all send well wishes to Mel.
Yes,
he's had a
right. He does need it, and so hopefully he'll be back next week.
And vertigo caused by a virus. Oh, okay. Oregano oil.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
Antiviral.
Thank you, Rosaire.
Yes, very
Mhm.
nice.
Good,
Oh, I'm
good.
sorry, Hilda. Well, we're going to be on tomorrow night for the angel readings
Yes.
at the same time tomorrow night, Thursday night. Okay, so you guys can come back if you didn't get a reading. Okay, blessings, you guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay,
Thanks, Kim.
bye.